Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Basketball Wives, Season 6, Episode 9. So, y'all, when the show end? Is that how I'm supposed to start a review? Y'all, let me get to it, shall we? Hey, you guys, so first up, Evelyn, Saniyah, and Kristen. They have to meet up because you know what we gotta do, right? We gotta discuss the barbecue that Saniyah had and how Jackie went off. And you guys know how this conversation goes. Saniyah is really just listening, because I really feel like Saniyah likes Jackie, but she is listening to Evelyn and Kristen try to convince her of how horrible Jackie is. And it's so funny that Evelyn seems so adamant in making people understand how Jackie is, how messy she is, and whatnot. I'm not saying that Jackie is not none of the things that Evelyn was saying that she is. What I am saying is, why the fuck is Evelyn so pressed when Jackie really hasn't done anything directly to Evelyn? It starts to make you wonder if Evelyn really was being shady when she helped the daughter. It was a blessing, but kind of in disguise, getting back at Jackie and also helping this baby that was burnt up. It starts to make you wonder if she had an ulterior motive. I sure would hate to think that. But it's starting to make it seem like that, because why the fuck is Evelyn this pressed about getting everybody to understand how messy Jackie is? Saniyah feels uncomfortable. Okay, she says she feels like she's in the middle of this, but she's gonna sit there and try to be. I was like, look at Saniyah, child. Saniyah done changed up her whole look. Saniyah done changed up her whole verbiage. Saniyah done changed up her whole attitude, the whole personality, baby. It's a new character. I was like, if she would have came like this from the beginning, I probably would have liked Saniyah from the beginning. But anyway, Evelyn tells her that, you know what, they're going to have a party for this cover shoot that she and her daughter did. She wants her to come. And Saniyah says, yeah, she'll come. Evelyn promises that it will be a drama-free night. I say, yeah, right. Next, we see Tammy meet with Hazel. They got to discuss the damn barbecue. And Hazel, you know, who gives a fuck about what Hazel thinks? New people I don't have patience for. But Hazel was just like, yeah, Jackie crazy. Malaysia was doing the most. Listen, I don't give a fuck. I don't like when new people talk about the people that's already on the show, even if I don't like the person. Only we can talk about the people that's on the fucking show. Don't be new on this show and be feeling like you can talk about everybody already. Shit. Tammy goes on to tell us that, you know what, she was cool with Malaysia, but now that Malaysia pulled the stunt with single white female, well, you know what, she don't fuck with Malaysia either. And then they discuss how BJ is a good person and, you know, Jackie is crazy and yada, yada, yada. Later on, what seems to be the most disjointed type shit from the show, which I actually can appreciate, but you know, it'd be so much other ridiculous drama that it almost feels like it's out of place. We see that Tammy and Lyric and Reggie and Lyric supposedly have a strained relationship. Tammy says that Lyric hasn't really gone out of her way to be friends with Reggie or get to know him. But when Lyric just simply tried to suggest that maybe they should watch somebody's kids to kind of get ready for a baby, you know, Reggie hurried up and shot that down. Oh, no, I ain't doing that. I know what I wanted. I was just like, what? This is retarded. So I wasn't quite sure if that was just for the TV or not. Because I can't imagine Tammy really being with somebody who her daughters just can't stand. It might be because they are closer in age than Tammy and Reggie are, but, you know, child, that's neither here nor there. Tammy says that we're going to try to put something together where you two can just kind of hang out and get to know each other, and they both are open to that. Now, Saniyah calls Jackie, and, you know, Jackie right off the bat was like, listen, I apologize for what happened at your barbecue. You was just trying to have a nice time, and, you know, shit went left. She was mad, but it shouldn't have happened. Jackie then does say, you know what, and I don't think I said what they said I said, but who knows if I did. We was all drinking. I could have said that shit. And if I did say that shit, then I apologize. And that is all she had to do last week. I told you guys last week that was very easy to explain away. If you did say it, then it was no need for all them damn histrionics and you trying to beat up BJ. Saniyah would seem to be cool with the apology. We can tell that Saniyah know how to toss back a drink or two. Probably said some shit and did some shit that she didn't mean to say or do. So they kind of square on that one. Saniyah tells her that there's some shit that Evelyn is throwing and that, you know, she invited Saniyah. She even tells her all the shit that Evelyn told her when they sit down with Kristen. And now Jackie is mad. Okay, this bitch want to keep on trying me. I guess next time I see her, it's going to have to be on site. I said, ooh, I can feel some genuine hatred boiling between these two. And I'm sure that has most to do with Jackie's daughter. Now again, in another part of the show that kind of seemed disjointed, but I could appreciate, we saw Tammy's mom and her sister. I don't think we've ever seen them. They're sitting down. They called her Mama Dear. I thought that was so cute. They're sitting down because you guys remember Shani told us that her father is sick, and the family's trying to band together to make sure that they take care of him. We got elderly parents, you guys, and sometimes we got to look in and check in on them. And I hate that I'm away from LA a lot, because I know that my dad, even though my dad is pretty responsible about going to the doctor and all of that stuff, I know you just kind of wish that you could be there, So I could appreciate this scene. It was necessary. I mean, not unnecessary, but it was just like I said, felt out of place. But they're just trying to make sure that the mom gets to the doctor so they don't have any surprises like they did with the dad. And Dear said that she would go, and they were really surprised. They probably didn't believe it. Probably thought it was just for the cameras. But yeah, it was a cool enough scene. They're gonna make an appointment for Dear next week. Now later on we see Malaysian single white female. I was like, I can't stand single white female. Every time I see her, I tell you, that bitch just getting my blood boiling. They gonna go fencing. I said, boy, they be running out of shit to do. And they done invited Jackie. They putting the damn mask on, and here go Jackie. She got to figure out to make it, sexual, some kind of way. Oh, remember when they used to put the mask on, and then they would make love? You guys don't do that, bitch. Shut up. What is wrong with Jackie? Anyway, they put their fencing gear on. They get their little... they get their little practice in, their little lesson and whatever. Okay, once that's done, they sit down and talk. Jackie tells Malaysia and single white female of what Saniyah told her that Evelyn told Saniyah. She said that our friendship was fake and that I'm just being with you guys because ain't nobody else my friend. And, I don't know what it is. Maybe Evelyn is jealous of me. I said, well, I don't know if that's what it is, Jackie. Malaysia says, no, it's misplaced anger. And Jackie says, well, maybe that's what it is. And maybe because now that I'm friends with you guys, now they're not going to be my friend. Again, quite childish and silly, but that's what Basketball Wives is. Now we jump back over to Tammy and Reggie and Lyric, and to try to work out their issues, they go to the escape room. We saw it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm interested in going to something like this. I seem like that would get your brain to working. Turn off the motherfucking TV. Try to figure out some shit. So they went down there and, they worked together and, everybody high-fived each other. They was able to solve it and, okay, now Lyric and Reggie and Tammy, they one big happy family. Do you guys believe that they was fighting anyway? Now, Shani, BJ, Tammy, and Evelyn, they get together for a little, sit down, drinks. I guess BJ is ready to deal with the niggatry once again. Evelyn again, she's leading the campaign on how Jackie is a lunatic, how she shouldn't have come after BJ, and someone needs to call her motherfucking ass out. They're gonna have this event, so she invites the girls, and she's going to invite everybody but Jackie. Tammy was just like, yeah, I don't think that that's gonna work, okay, because first of all, you don't invite her. I didn't invite her to my party. She shows up anyway. You surprised that they there, you mad. It'll work better if you just invite the bitch, and then when she show, you just deal with it then. So Shani says, well, I'll call her. So she calls Jackie. She invites her. Jackie was just like, yeah, well, I don't know because, Evelyn seems to have amnesia when she's inviting somebody and she don't remember if she did or didn't invite her. So I would do better if Evelyn contacted me herself. I cracked up when she said that. But then Shani was just like, well, what, she told me to invite you. So I think that it's going to be okay. And Jackie says, well, you know what? Then that's fine. Okay. When you sit down and really think about that logic, it's stupid. Because I ain't gonna have a bitch at my shit, and when I say the bitch ain't coming, she ain't getting in. Meaning I'm gonna have a security guard down there, and if she walks up to this door, you turn her ass away. So obviously this was a setup for what was about to happen. Now we get to this party. Evelyn has her daughter with her. I was like, child, you shouldn't bring your daughter to this kind of shit. It's not going to go well. They get there, it's popping. Okay, a lot of people there. Evelyn is she's happy that it looks like it's going to be a good time. One by one, the girls start to trickle in. Everybody is tense. Like, where is Jackie? Oh my God, Jackie is coming. Next thing we know, we see Jackie come walking around the way she got on tennis shoes. As soon as I saw that, I said, I'd have turned that bitch away right there, because it's fixed to be some fool fucking niggatry for sure. So, you know, Jackie walk in, hey girls, you know, kind of like crazy, just kind of written all over her face. They all kind of hug her, hey, what's going on? Except for Evelyn, of course. When Jackie saw BJ, she was just like, hey BJ, we ain't talked since last time I saw you, but we will talk. But anyway, hey everybody else. I said, ooh, look at the veiled threat. When Saniyah comes in, she has on this, I couldn't really tell what it was. It looked like it might have been cute, but I couldn't see the whole full outfit. Okay, I was putting down my notes. But, you know, they was like, oh, look at you, girl, you done lost weight. And Jackie was like, well, ain't nobody said I lost weight, and I did lose weight, you know. So she brings the attention back on her, and they was just like, oh, girl, you lost weight too. Let us say something about you too. So, you know, they kind of tried to break the ice. But, yeah, them shits and giggles only lasted for a second, because then Jackie was just like, Evelyn, I want to know what I did. Evelyn says, well, you attacked BJ. You always talking about people, but don't nobody want to call you on your bullshit. Jackie says, you know what? I was not trying to fight that bitch. It's just that I was mad. They say, what you mean? You wasn't trying to fight her, Jackie. You done ran the lady down, tried to chase after her. Everybody had to hold you back. Jackie says the only reason why she was going against BJ is because she thought that they was cool. And she couldn't appreciate the fact that BJ had went and said some shit that she said that she didn't say. So then Evelyn and Jackie start fussing back and forth about BJ. And Jackie was just like, listen here, Evelyn, I am a fucking realist. And Evelyn was like, you are the fakest bitch around. I said, oh, see, this shit sounds personal. This don't sound like this is for TV no more. While they arguing, you know, Evelyn asked for security. Security! Now it's escalated even higher. Jackie was like, now the bitch want to act a fool, honey. You know I can do that. You get disrespectful, I get disrespectful right back. So security comes over there. She was just like, okay, so you want to get like that. Okay, the queen is leaving, but you's a non-motherfucking factor ass bitch. I was cracking up. I was like, no, she not throwing all this shit back on Evelyn. And Evelyn was just like, who called somebody a bitch in front of their daughter? I said, that's why you shouldn't have brought her there. Now you got to act a fool in front of your damn daughter. Even though I'm sure she's seen it on TV. So Evelyn's just like, okay, everybody, Jackie needs a moment. Jackie needs a moment. But then Evelyn tells her, you know what, bitch, take care of your grandkids. Okay, and I was just like, ooh, fighting words. You guys know we get to talking about kids and grandkids and shit and bringing them into a fight like this. That is never good. That moves it into a whole nother lane. And really, all bets be off when you start talking about kids. I said, ooh, that Jackie is going to act a fool. All right, you guys, let me get off of here, get back to work. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox, channels for itsrox. Everything else I do being bottom bar. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.